All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Order guide you.
I'm going in! Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Everyone hold hands!
Let's light it up!
I will have order.
There is no escape!
Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
Everybody stand!
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Osmanthus wine tasted.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Yeah, yeah.
Let's light it up!
Committed to memory. I have such an abundant...
Solidify!
Teamwork is strict!
Order guide you!
Shined up!
Sharing my knowledge. Grow, grow, grow.
There is no escape!
Stabilize!
Now you shall perish!
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey. Yeah.
I will have order!
Illusion shot!
Yeah.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! into oblivion!
Things have been looking... Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help. Everyone hold hands.
This is order.
Get out of here! Shine down! Ha!
Gather. Stabilize.
I see everything. This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Everybody stand back! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
I will have order.
Committed to memory.
Solidify.
Hey!
Gather.
Shine down!
Solidify.
Adventure time!
Gather.
Illusion shattered!
Roll. Yeah.
There is no escape! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Stabilize.
I'm going in!
This is order.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Committed to memory. Something on your mind again?
Solidify.
There is no escape! Let's light it up!
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Order guide you. Gather.
Illusion shattered!
This may turn a little. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Committed to memory.
There is no escape!
This may turn a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Everybody stand! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford... So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather... So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. safe and sound is our priority now.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it's once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Huh? Is that the Traveler and Paimon? Wow! Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling... Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay home and recover anyway. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas. So I came here to sign up. Don't think I haven't heard about all the things that you've been doing. With everyone working so hard, I've got to do my part too. Oh, by the way, Shilonin told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set, and we can head over whenever we're ready. Wow, so we'll finally get to meet Shilonin, the legendary forger of ancient names. Shilonin is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but she's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention. Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment. If it's okay, maybe we can go to see Shilonin together? She wouldn't turn me away, right? Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor. On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the...
Are you sure it has to be?
Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlander.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you...
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless, but... just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all,
It's
as you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer, and we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah! I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air.
Seems the Wyab don't want...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. yet she's still entrusted the task.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings? Yeah! Let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyral Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met, plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that, I don't know. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of...
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you?
Well, yeah. At the cost of her Spirit Speaker Stone being split into... Huh?
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then...
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a... Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great! Then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good! We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Behold!
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind, and I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her...
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows...
It's all right. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan, after all. Everyone...
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Moalani said that the Pyral Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind... Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
I have another piece of intel to share. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued His name is Auroron, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Sitlali finally realized that he was gone...
Sitlali knows...
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in that sense,
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Lali could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance.
as of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroran joined the Fatui voluntarily. Sitlali is probably eager to prove that Auroran hasn't betrayed his people.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate?
Yes. If you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, even though I don't think Sitlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon.
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope.
Sure. I'll head out right away.
Take care out there, Kani. I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need to.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Too slow.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Lali did not reply to our request, although I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kanichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her.
That's true.
Too slow.
Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't this have...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between... The only thing is that she often has very high...
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along, like that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to...
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on.
Huh? Lali.
Wait, you're Lali? You're...
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who... Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either.
Did I forget to mention, She's called Granny, but, she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry.
What? How dare you? Don't you...
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you could...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no... But... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward or so.
Anyway,
Correct. The situation...
I see. So Mauika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder, O weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a Don't move.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether the Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes?
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than... Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep sleep, but I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to some...
Sounds good. Then we'll go with Seat
The Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your...
Yep, we'll be sure to play.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to... He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hot.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of... In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me.
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Aurora...
Squall Fury.
This is... An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly... I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. However, I doubt anyone...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and help...
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh... Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally... here. How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, when I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just...
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work...
The wind rises.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely...
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit... Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
Too slow.
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro.
Kaniche told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you could...
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave enough...
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split... I'll take this direction, and leave the... Auroron! What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as...
And I'll shoot Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but... So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also... She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special... If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon...
I will have order.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the... Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling a...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the...
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just in any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet?
All right, I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure... Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the...
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the...
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must be...
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher.
Wow. I'm going to rip that...
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? On my... Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Illusion shot!
Squall and Fury. Bow your head.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Inazuma shines eternal!
Can't run from death.
Order guide.
Can't run.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Behold.
Auroron!
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scold? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid?
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another...
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more...
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll...
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one...
Yes.
So why did you
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and...
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously...
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables? Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Seatla.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask...
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Seatlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon...
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face in...
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? Oh. What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have all that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter... We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a Squall and Fury!
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash, and that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs to—
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drop? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for it. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just tell. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the since I was defeated in battle. I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? What?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very... How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, so maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city.
The wind rises. Quit following me.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at... Why did you help the captain? And I... No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. Really? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless... You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would...
Why is he staring at...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of...
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes... You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife...
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know... Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The Leyline...
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron!
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant! Auroron!
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, he pulled it off flawlessly. You must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting it. Little brat. That's it.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take... Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
How did this become Paimonville? Sweet Lolly looks quite down on her. All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best so you can just sit back and enjoy, Sweet Lolly? Paimon...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and...
Are you sure? We can save you some more.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together.
Sure, that's fine with us, but...
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will...
Too slow.
Do you see two people standing by the door?
But... Paimon...
Huh? How could that be? I guess...
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends.
Oh, so you've heard of him?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just any...
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Huh? Gossiping?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no...
Sweet Lolly? St. Lally!
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name.
Are you still with us, St. Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. Come on!
Granny St. Lally, you're...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid! Yeah, you! Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's...
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too...
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself.
Well, warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just...
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and...
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you...
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame.
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah.
This is so...
It's okay, St. Lally. You had every right to complain.
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head, it's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old, or... Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well, great view, right? I love...
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person...
Well, I guess I used to be more of a and you're right. I don't usually I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down...
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful...
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many I make people realize that no matter how hard they work... not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to... Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And a possibility to turn... The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. Unable to find a way back to the ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe, of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved?
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroran has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroran. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should...
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is... Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. You've helped me.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. Friends. I like the sound.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just... But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now...
Swan Fury! Too slow. too slow.
Outside. Pirates still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here. I was...
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole... Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the...
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can...
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given that the stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however, but I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. I never forget a promise, thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to this...
Quit following me.
Traveler, over here!
Perfect.
Oh, you're all here! But, just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands. All right, but the Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of...
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same for the adventurer. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but...
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me. What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go? I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave... Who knows? Maybe yours truly... That would be pretty great, actually. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous...
Koichi, do we really...
It's all right. She's just... All right. Let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the other...
Behold!
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyss—
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just... The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who still. This has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very...
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking...
Just as expected. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. So now that you have your answer, do you...
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Trap.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations, don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take—
Wait! You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened— Anyway, even if we respond to these— I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving. Now I just need to find the right time to disclose—
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react. Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Swan Fury!
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many people?
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to—
We'll go together. Stay safe. We've got this.
Action at the flame!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too.
Guess that should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
That was
Yes. By the way, where's St. Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's...
Looks like a few people were hurt off.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that...
I wasn't in charge or anything. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild, sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable. But it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but it's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second,
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going to appear.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the... Honestly, if he has the same information as us,
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We don't even know it. We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs, and life is important. But so are history and memory.
As the Archon...
The next question is... If the captain found a new way to save
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan? This is all super...
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Moika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani?
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long.
Registered? Nah. I'll just follow you around.
Okay.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip. All right. See you all later. Let's get to...
Oh, you betcha!
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to...
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what... Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish...
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto still. There was no trade. They were just helping people. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really good.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, that intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so...
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout... You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're...
All right, same plan as usual. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal. Now. Missed my chance. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. I made it! That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode?
What the heck is that? What do you think? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably... The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natlan don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that!
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing...
Well, if Koichi...
I accept.
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right...
Yummy!
Too slow. Behold! Quit following me. Too slow.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go...
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel...
I won't. Triple promise I won't. Fine, on the off chance, but I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients.
The two of you are the...
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making it...
That's just not...
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon...
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. We're family. I can't...
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still...
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along.
Be my guest. Come on. See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything...
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Sorry for...
why do you look so up?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for
Awesome!
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably...
I agree with your hypothesis. And Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a...
I'm not surprised you...
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. All these years of calling me Granny. And I couldn't do a.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Wait, what?
Look, remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable, and this gem is what makes the talisman. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My tip.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him.
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can. I know he thinks of me as his grandma.
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, I don't care. And I won't blame him.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
You... fine. You can come.
Don't worry, we're...
Then I place my... All right. Time to sneak into someone else's memory. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be too... Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you?
Can't complain. What you up?
No, just some.
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a Saurian at his place.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone's.
Hey, have you seen that strange...
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like if you run into them...
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in... I guess you're from the Fatui. The one every...
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her...
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Cit...
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with... I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some...
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him, and also...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, however, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What is he?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle observation is this nation is...
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you, I must confess...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. You don't have much time, and you're in...
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You... Her...
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast...
And yet, one of those very beasts...
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you...
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my... So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I...
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met.
Strange. Citalale is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab, and the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of...
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my... Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my... I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Whoa!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Of course. I'm just... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, back to what we just saw.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct... What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does it help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected.
Which means the captain has been honest.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moeka about this right away.
Yes, she needs to...
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Quit following me.
Malika!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located...
Really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memory. All with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is reconstruct?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to
But what forces do...
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side!
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and...
All right. I understand.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something...
I'll leave him to...
All right. Back to the matter at hand. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my... As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we we'll head out together, and the event that a confrontation becomes...
No. You're our leader, and you've lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the...
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to... The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity...
So, you want us to lure him to the...
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the... Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin.
So, Shilonen is...
Exactly. The traveler... No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself. By combining our strengths, we...
Leave it to me.
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, Ever.
Swan Fury! Solidify!
Shine down!
This is order!
There is no escape!
rise.
Shine down! Take cover!
Behold!
Illusion shattered!
Unsightly insects!
Yeah! Let's light it up! Shine down! Everybody stand back! There is no escape!
Squall and Fury! Take it and have fun. Quit following me. The wind rises.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be...
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay...
As agreed. Ahau and I will handle things at the front.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take...
Frostbite.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I will have order.
Shine down!
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
What do you think, Shilonin? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take a...